Atlanta. I was super excited and surprised when Melody asked me to be the consultant of the month for July because I've really only been with Usborne since the very end of March, but I am super excited. So she asked me to tell you a little bit about my story and the things that I have done to be successful in my business. So we'll start at the beginning. I found out about Usborne because we took our daughter to Fernbank Museum here in Atlanta, which is a well-known natural history museum. And when we were looking through the gift shop, I noticed this one brand of books that just really stood out from the rest, and they were all Usborne, and I was like, man, these are just so much better than any of the rest of the books in here. And I knew that Fernbank's reputation, that if they were carrying that many of them, that they really had to be something special. So I bought Peek Inside Dinosaurs and was just super thrilled that I had found a nonfiction book about dinosaurs geared for my 2-year-old. So the very next week, I got invited to a Facebook party that my cousin was doing. And when I realized that it was a direct selling company that I could join, I got super excited because for a while now, I had been thinking about doing some kind of party-based business. Of course, I never told anyone this, but in the back of my head, I'd been thinking about doing something because I do have an education. I do have experience, and when we made that transition to being stay-at-home mom, while I love spending that time with my daughter, I felt like I'm more than just laundry. I am more than just housework. I am more than just planning activities for a 2-year-old. So I was really interested in finding something that I could do for me to fulfill me. And I love that I get to do this while she's napping because she's doing that right now across the hall, just sleeping away. So it's really awesome that this business allows us to work on our own time. But while I was still considering joining Usborne, one of the things that my husband had me do was I created a business plan to kind of present to him why I wanted to do this, and I had come up with a few ideas about, had set a few goals. I had looked into the Write Your Own Success story before I even joined, so I had set my goals there. I wanted to earn half my kit back, and I wanted to get to the third success level, which is like the $100 in free books. So those were goals that I had set from the beginning, and I had also made a list of people who I would invite to a launch party, and already had the idea in mind that I would do a launch party at home and do one on Facebook. So I had people for both parties written down, and then I had listed people who I would ask to host a party, and it was just 3 people that I had listed to host a party. And another thing that he had me do, which was really important, was to talk to 2 different consultants just to see what their experience with the business was. So I talked to the consultant who was doing the party that I had been invited to, and just didn't get that kind of genuine feel from her. And I had found Melody online. And when I contacted her, I felt that her answers, I asked the same questions, were a little bit more truthful and a little bit more genuine. That's why I went with her. And in my business now, I will often think back, okay, what made me so attracted to Melody? What did she do that made me want to join her, and how can I emulate it? So that's some of the things that I knew right away, even in my pre-business plan, that I wanted to do was to do the social media thing. So I've got my Facebook business page. I've got an Instagram account. I do the Facebook parties. I've got the YouTube channel. That was huge for me too, because it seemed to me the people that I was attracted to, wanting to talk to, were the ones who had their own videos, who were sharing things that they had made. It just felt more genuine to me than just showing a random consultant's videos. I liked seeing that someone had put forth that effort. So that is definitely something that I have made a priority in my business as well. As I said, my original goals were to get half of my kit price back and to get to the third success level. Well, was I in for a big surprise, because I got half my kit refunded within 2 parties. 2. So I got a full kit refund my first month working. And I got all of the incentives, and I actually surpassed all of the incentives in that I sold $6,000 worth of books in my first 12 weeks, which is crazy to me but with that, I've also had some setbacks, and it's just as important to talk about the setbacks as it is the successes. So in May, I had a super strong April. I mean, like I said, I sold $2,700, $2,750. I did month one of becoming a team leader all by myself in sales in April, and then in May, I couldn't get anyone to keep their bookings. So I had made a bunch of bookings in May. I had like 7 or 8 parties, and I ended up only doing 4, one of which was a grand total of $20. So that was a big setback for me, and kind of hit my ego a little bit. So Melody talked me through it and, helped me realize that there are going to be good times and bad times, and you just got to kind of take the good with the bad and work through it and find ways to redirect. So what I did during that downtime was I worked on my YouTube channel. I made video after video after video. I learned how to edit them. I had my brother-in-law, who is an IT guy, hook up with my computer so he could show me how I save everything and how I do everything. I made sure to ask Melody very targeted questions about, I want training on making a YouTube channel. I want training on doing this, that, or the other thing. And she was super awesome and either pointed me in the right direction or said, oh yeah, that's a good point, I'll get on making that. So those are some of the things that I have done. I hope this helps you in your business, and I am looking forward to taking July off. Melody and I talked about it, and with me having some problems with keeping my bookings that I had, we just kind of really figured that for July, with everyone traveling, it would be a great time for me to stop, build everything up, get everything ready for August, and then hit the ground running hard for August. I'm going to get all of my hostess packets ready. I'm going to get all my recruiting packets ready. I'm going to get everything ready. If I get a Facebook party, I'm going to have that mailer already ready to go. So as soon as I get it, boom, out the door it goes. Have everything ready so I can hit the ground running in August to be able to promote October 1st. So those are my goals, and hopefully I will fulfill them. If history has taught me something, that these goals that are quite lofty are actually quite doable. You just have to put the hours in to do them. So I will see you guys later. I hope to meet a lot of you at the regional training here in Atlanta at the end of August, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.